One Wheel Wednesday, everybody. My name is Scott Mendenhall. I hope everyone here in the United States had a great Thanksgiving last week. We were off. We weren't doing a pod, but we are back. We have the same culprits that join me weekly, most weeks. We have my beloved wife of 23 years, Holly Mendenhall.
Hey, everybody.
Why did you choose to take my last name and not hyphenate your name?
You know, call me old-fashioned. What's yours is mine.
Wow. Okay, there we go. All right. Thanks for wondered. I've been wondering for 23 years. It's cool. Lily, who formerly known as the Wiener, is in studio.
Not formerly known as
Now the Arnold.
Wiener.
Hello.
How we doing?
Wow.
Lil?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Now
It's a
what?
podcast on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I wonder why did you take your husband's last name Arnold and not keep your former
Did
name
you
the
hear
Wiener?
what you just said? No offense to my family, but
Yeah, none taken, I'm sure.
no,
You
I
did-
love my family.
You did straight up upgrade though from your last name. I mean, you
Yeah,
were at the end of the alphabet. Now you're
Now
at the
you're at
beginning.
the beginning. You get called first for
Yeah.
alphabetical order.
You went
Yeah,
straight to the middle from Brewer to
I was,
Mendenhall. I
yep.
do think middle of the alphabet is the best. In alphabetical order, because here's the
No,
deal.
I
When
disagree
you were
with
in
that,
school,
'cause-
when you were in school, you didn't have to go, if they reversed the order, because they would do that. You know, hey, alphabetical order, we're going to start with A, and then they flip it. Now, though, because, you know, life's got to be fair these days, the Z felt lonely, and so they flip it, and you Z's go. Well, I was always in the middle. So I always had
Okay.
enough in front of me to learn.
But here's how I
Oh, let's hear it. This is going to be profound, everybody. Get out the notes.
the
Hey, get your
beginning-
pens out. Get your pen. Why do people
beginning
tap their
of the
tongue
alphabet.
with a, like, you know what I mean? Like,
If it's like out,
something
like
profound,
if
they're
it's
like-
running low, it
weird.
helped like put
Okay,
some
go.
moisture in.
Hit us with
Okay.
something good.
I just remember I switched schools between my 8th grade year and heading into high school.
Make it fast, though.
And because I was at the beginning of the alphabet, I got the best area of the lockers. Like it was like in this little
sure.
nook area that. So there was like 10 of us that had lockers together. It was
That's by
awesome.
chance, though. That is chance. Because the
But
lockers could have sucked.
even if they were to reverse it, the lockers for the end of the alphabet, the middle ones were like in the middle of the hallway. Always.
So, that's where I was. I
the
didn't mind.
end or the beginning of the alphabet were always kind of like around a corner, like, and you just kind of had like this little.
Yeah, but then you
chill
weren't with all the
area.
people. I
You know,
love
like,
being
we
in the
put
middle of the
couches there, we
lockers.
just hung
I had
out.
all the people.
I didn't have this experience at all. We didn't have
You
you
didn't
have
have
lockers?
lockers. By the
You didn't
time
have
you went to
lockers?
school, lockers were banned because shady
Put
things
in
were
the
happening.
chat if you had lockers.
Yeah, are
in
you of
high
the
school.
generation where you had your own personal locker, or you know? Think how wide the halls are now
You
without
went
lockers.
a couple days before
some
school
still
and you
have
got
them.
them.
Oh, you just don't use them.
You got them all decked out.
Poor decision. Okay, so Lil, how do you feel going to the front of the alphabet now?
I haven't really noticed a difference.
It's because you're old now.
Yeah, there's nothing that like happens, but I like the way my name looks.
Oh, that's always matters.
Yes, it says L.A.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, so why not hyphenate? That's the thing to do.
Probably
right?
old school like Holly. I just don't see any reason for it.
Okay.
I've had a lot of friends that like sub their maiden name as their middle name.
Middle name, yeah.
And take
Yeah.
their middle name out.
I can also
Holly asked me to do that, and I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put my middle name as your last name. Not going to do it.
I
We
could also
should've-
understand if someone
She didn't
has
really.
like a PhD or they're known for their last name to like hyphenate.
Oh, if they're famous.
If they're famous,
No,
but like
or
I've
if, like-
people
Just
with
known.
degrees that it matters for it to like.
I feel you. I got
Be
you.
seen.
Okay.
I'm not in
That has.
that realm of
This just
life,
was on the
so
top
I
of
wouldn't
my
know.
list today.
We should have named an animal my maiden name.
Brewer.
Brew.
No offense to your last name, but that would be a sucky animal name,
You'd be like, hey, Brew.
unless it was a rat. Like it's just like what
You
you want to
took
run.
that too far.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Do
did.
you want to run around and call a dog Brewer?
Hey, Brew.
No, I like calling your brother
I thought
Brew.
you were about to move on.
I was, but then she said animal name. That wouldn't be.
Well, no, it's not gonna go like.
Remember a year ago, Lil, you got your cat.
Yeah.
How's life going with
Baby
cat?
boy, he's wonderful.
Yeah, you call him
Best
baby
cat
boy.
ever.
Best ever. Okay,
Love him.
great.
He's cute.
Hey, we're so glad to be joined by so many fabulous people in the chat today. We are
So
going
many
to
what?
break down
Fabulous.
fabulous.
Oh, that's not what I thought you said.
That's okay. Get
I
your
was like,
names or
He
something.
talks very fast.
You did.
We're really excited to have you. We are talking about what is the must-do. What are the must-do upgrades to your one wheel, especially with the holiday season? You got to, for your one-wheeler out there, you're trying to look for what's the gift. Well, there's a lot of decisions, a lot of locations to go to. It's not a one-shop stop all over the place. I do got to give mad props and applause to the Float Life. Your website looks amazing.
Yeah, I gotta check this out.
It is easy to surf. Remember what it used to be term surf the web? No, Lil, you gave me a weird
Oh yeah, they changed it a bit.
a bit.
Everyone likes Brewer.
Everybody
Everyone
likes
in the
Brewer.
chat.
What are they
Hey,
from
Brew,
Wisconsin?
Hey, Brew, like
Brewer?
Yogi and Bear.
Yeah, they
Or Yogi and Boo Boo. Hey, Brew.
Hey, Brew. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I got no real issues with it. But I like all the nicknames I would call my dog. I call your brother. So that's the issue. Like that's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
You don't go around giving a pet nickname of a rat. Like your rat is just a rat, unless you. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure people give their pet rats names.
Yeah, sure. I'm not that.
Yeah,
guy.
remember the one we talked about not too long ago that I was house sitting?
And you killed.
I killed it.
It's just like, okay. So there's a lot of products out there. Again, we're giving some props to the Float Life. That website is a great upgrade. You should all go just pour onto their website. Check it out. Easy to surf, easy to browse, find things. Things are out of stock, in stock. Great job. I love the where you can go to the new products right on the front page. You can click that and see because they're dropping stuff all the time that are for your actual one wheel and then for the one wheel rider themselves, like their Kevlar system. They have jackets and pants. I think that's phenomenal. It doesn't look like you have all the gear on, but you do,
Yeah, the pants
especially
are
this time of year for us here in Minnesota. It's winter, and so we lean heavily to our Kevlar stuff because it's warm, it's functional, and there's no reason not to. I mean, it's great. So, mad props to the Float Life. That is one of those stop locations for anyone looking for gifts this Christmas season, the year of 2024. The Float Life is a great stop. They got so much fun stuff that you could get a one-wheel rider, okay? And so stop there as and we have some of their products here we're going to talk about. Let's just get right straight to it. If you have a one-wheeler in your life, your family, and they are an outdoor trail rider, they like to ride in the snow, one of the must is get the trail edition grip tape from the Float Life. We love that grip tape. It's got a big enough grit to it, but it's not stiff. There's other grip tape out there. Sorry, choking on my spit.
Whoa, are you okay? Are you okay?
Not going to make it. But there's other grip tape that's really grippy, really coarse, but the grip tape's real stiff, makes activation of your board very hard. The Float Life has great grip tape. And that's something that every one-wheeler needs to do at least once a year. So maybe it's your off-season. Maybe you live in cold temperatures right now and you're not going to ride outside. Great time to switch out your grip tape. Really simple to do, easy install, all those things. So that's one of my first easy, budget-friendly gifts. Lily, you've never changed your grip tape. I know I've changed it for you.
On my GT?
No, maybe not your GT.
Not on my GT.
No, but all your other boards.
Still standing strong.
It is.
Love to see it.
But the amount of miles on your one wheel is in years that you've owned it.
Still standing strong.
Yeah, because there's
Love
not that
to
much
see
riding
it.
going on. Oh my goodness.
I still love it.
Yeah,
It's
get
great.
your hubby
I wrote it
a-
the other week. I needed
The other week.
It's really great for I wrote it last week.
Well done. What for?
Maybe like last weekend because I needed to pick something up.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
have a car. It's
it's-
great for stuff like that, even
Oh,
in the
yeah.
cold.
It is a good commuter when you, especially a GT. Hey, did anyone? I don't think Lily, you've never bought an actual one wheel like it's always been gifted to you. Have you done that in your life? Could you give us tips on how to do that?
Have to receive a gift.
Yeah, well, no, you've never actually. I just thought about this. Is just coming right off the cuff. You've never actually bought a one wheel, but yet you've had a pint and a GT. How have you managed to do that your entire life? Please tell.
I got great friends.
Oh, that was a quick answer. I thought there would be more profound
I
thoughts
don't
to it.
know what else to say.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
so she wouldn't
Get
ever
good
have gotten
friends.
one of these. I know I'm not the only one getting a letter from One Wheel, but there's something about getting this.
Is that a letter?
Well,
It's a pamphlet. It's a flyer.
don't ruin it. It feels like a
Who
letter
wants
to
think
me.
It's a letter.
Honey, it's-
a
I'm sorry.
personalized letter.
It's a
Yeah, I
mailer.
felt like it's just sent to me. It's only missing Dear Scott on there or something. I mean,
Now, did anybody sign it inside?
it says at least it has my name. See, it's addressed to me, so they thought about me. I'm
Guys.
just joking. But anyways, this thing's
In
sick.
denial.
I like
Those
this.
of you that think we get special mail too, you think we get paid by One Wheel? We get special mail.
Yeah,
Neither.
if you didn't
Neither
get it,
of those are true.
But it's a great deal. The
yeah.
breakdown of like
The
the boards
breakdown
right
was
here. Check
very
this
cool.
out. Do we got the tight shot? Can we get look at that? That you can have. This is just cool to see all the boards stacked up on top of each other. The cost, what they do. Their 10-year anniversary board, the XR Classic, which is so sweet. Then you can 10,000 plus reviews. This is sweet. Put in the chat if you received this.
Yeah, it was fun to like. I was like, oh, I hope our mail guy saw that because he could deliver mail on one wheel.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't that
Do
be
you think
hilarious?
that's allowed?
Well, I think it's
By
allowed.
the U.S.
If it was
Postal
the
Service.
U.S. Postal Service colors, maybe.
Well, yeah, the
All you need to
XR
do is
Classic
get the
would
It'd
be.
actually
red.
be pretty brilliant for those that like in the neighborhoods that are like the walking
Close,
mail.
yeah.
You know, that's pretty brilliant.
I know they have the side-by-side stuff online. There's just something about holding something tangible in your hands. That's how old I am. I like the physical touch thing. It's good.
I think that's
good.
I don't think that's an old thing. I think that is it gets missed. People don't like all of our kids were like, "Whoa!" No, they all thought you got a specific letter from Onewheel.
Yeah, see? I do think one of the things that they're missing in this, I do think this, because this is primarily all about their boards, is that this time of year, the
People want-
accessory, I know they're
are
selling
huge.
boards, but people are looking for accessories.
Especially if you got a one wheel this year.
They just have a quick blurb of the accessories right here. There's just it's ever so small. It's very white. If we can get zoomed in, I'm about to kick my son out of the chat because he's struggling. But you've got this. That's where they point to the accessories. Now, they know
wait.
their market better than me.
Yes.
Okay? They totally know their strategy. I'm not in on it. But I know that in the house, that having all our kids, they would love to circle their items. Did you ever do that, Lil? When you're growing up, did you ever get a magazine and circle the
Yeah.
items you want?
Yeah, I think so. We get like catalogs.
Right.
Yeah, they're coming in September now.
Yeah. And so I
They've
just
already,
feel
they were already circled and tossed.
again, my demographic is very weird in the house because you have me and then you have the 8 children and their all ages are different. So I get it. But again, sweet job. It would have been sweet to have just a page. Maybe, but I get it. You got to mark it. I would remove this picture here and put accessories here.
Well, they probably didn't on purpose.
I know they didn't. They have their
Okay.
own strategy.
Yeah. There's.
I
maybe
just
there's
think it'd
another
be
one coming
sweet.
with accessories.
I doubt it. It'd be sweet to have all the accessories sitting here for the
There's
kids.
several in the chat that said they did not get that, so maybe it was to you.
See? Thanks for making me
They
feel
just
so
want
special.
you to buy
everybody.
another one wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Wait,
really do.
they've got it all filtered over. Like, hey, this person on their Instagram, they looked up Onewheel.
Yeah, maybe they're
they
like,
mentioned I
maybe
might buy
it's
a
the
Onewheel.
only people that have one sitting in their cart right now they haven't actually bought.
Yeah.
Let's mail this to them. Okay.
How
fair
many
enough.
do you have sitting in your cart right
And
now?
maybe in the cart, if I had all these accessories, I would get the accessory one.
Maybe you're right.
Let's try it.
Yeah,
Gotta test
okay.
it.
Well, it's gonna
It's
come
Oh,
up. on-
2 people now said they've got
Oh, sorry.
it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Thanks,
Bursted
everybody.
the bubble. God. Okay.
Or
Anyways,
you're special too.
I just say I know. It's not advantageous. Somebody's calling me right now. Get out of here. I'm doing a podcast. I get it. It's not advantageous to mail things because mailing things costs more money. Go to the website. Check out all of here. We're going to give you 3 major websites to check out. We repeat these a lot. You have onewheel.com. You have thefloatlife.com. You have craftandride.com. Those are your 3. Now, there's more out there. You have flight fins that you can check out. They have cool flight fins that allow you to kind of strap into your one wheel. They sell tires there. Speaking of tires, it's a must. Your tire destination, you can go to Craft and Ride. They have heaps of different tires at Craft and Ride. When you go there, you have I know they have the Float Life tires there. They have Onewheel's GT Performance tire there, and they have the Pint GT tire there that you can purchase. The Float Life selection of tires there is wonderful. Okay, my opinion, because let's be honest.
I like
we'll let
tires.
you know if we change it.
I like
Yeah.
tires.
But right now, currently, the setup that I'm aiming towards is and I need to get the Pioneer 5-inch tire. I say this every week.
Every week, guys.
I just need to do it. But 5-inch tire Pioneer is the tire. Last year, we rode the Pioneer tire. I think we have 2 or 3 of those on our GTs running around here. That thing's great. The Thundercat is another one that's biting really well this time of year as the ground is frozen solid. We've got an inch or 2 of snow, more coming as we speak.
You were just out riding today in the wind.
In the very, yeah.
How was
cold.
the effects of the
That
wind?
was so cold. I almost got blown off my one wheel.
Weren't you your arms folded like that?
At one point, my hands froze because I was stupid and didn't put gloves
You
on.
didn't put any gloves on.
I didn't.
Oh,
I was trying to
man.
go fast. So I did a, fast ride. But here's the deal. You're creating your own windshield. It's like 40-mile-an-hour winds. You don't care about our weather. But nonetheless. us.
I care. It's cold.
It's a little
I
cold.
think my
It's
issue,
the wind.
like the GT Performance tire, I love in trails, but during the summer warm months, it does not perform as well in cold temperatures here.
Oh, good in the warm, not so good in the cold.
Yeah, the bite of it. I think even when you go to the floatlife.com and you see the Pioneer tire and they say you wanted a more bite, you wanted more tread, good for mud and snow. It's not lying. It is. It's very stable. I don't know. I think here it is with the GT Performance, and again, this is saved for snow riding. It is wide. It's a wide tire, which I enjoy, but that width in the snow now being super squishy is giving me less bite. So to pump it back up now I have a very squirrely tire in the snow because it wants to slip out and it rounds too much. If you have too much roundness on your tire in snow, it is very difficult to maneuver in the snow and ice. Again, it's a small population that does
Your
this.
top choice is the Pioneer.
For winter riding, hands down. I do love it in trails too. Rode it in the trails. Dirt surfers loved it. So it's a not bad tire at all. Soft compound all the way. Another
good to know.
upgrade, and you can get these versions of. This is the
Those
Flow
are
Life.
pretty.
These are their Bang.
Makes me want McDonald's.
Wow.
What would you
Really?
get?
Yeah, what would
No,
you get?
I just saw the-
Tell me, what would you get? What would be your go-to McDonald's ordered right now?
Oh,
hear it.
at lunchtime, McRib is back.
It never left. It's always back.
No, I don't
It
really do
is.
lunch. I don't really do lunch.
What
if
do you
I was
do,
gonna
dinner?
do there, I mean, we've done breakfast. Their breakfast is top notch. Their sausage.
Lil, if
McMuffin.
I don't even know what I would get. A hash brown. I love their hash browns.
I
Okay,
like
that's
their
breakfast.
breakfast burritos.
That's probably the last thing from McDonald's I had. Just
I was
one
only
hash brown.
saying that because they say that the colors of McDonald's because it makes
Yeah,
you
it does.
hungry.
Yeah.
And then those look like they've never been used.
They have not.
That's
Those are
sad.
pretty.
They should get used.
Well, they're for XRs.
Oh.
And we have a set on the XRs right
Will
now.
that fit the new XR or no?
Ooh, I
Good
doubt
question.
it, but maybe.
didn't they
These
make those
are,
wider?
for those who are watching at home, bumpers. Upgrade bumpers are a great way to go, especially the holiday season. No one's going to complain. You just have to ask the person you're buying for, what's your favorite color? Go to the Float Life or onewheel.com and get the upgraded version of the bumpers. The Bang bumpers are great. I'm a big fan of the handle. It's got these, again, this cutout there. If my son, there you go.
The
Good job.
ribs.
It's for your fingers. We've said this on reviews. It's just so comfortable.
Someone says no, it won't fit the new XR.
There you go. Won't. But it's so ergonomical for my fingers. You know what I mean? It's just there's a
It fits well.
yeah. It does. So, but it's meant to take a beating more, be a little bit more slippery, so you can like do rail slides and all those things. Can handle banging and bashing into things, rocks and all those things. One of the known things that happen to a stock bumper is that where your screw holes are, they get rubbed down, and then the screw head gets rubbed down, and it's just a hot mess. This still happens to it. It just takes a lot longer. One wheel.
Because they're thicker.
No, it's what it's made out of,
Oh,
the
gotcha.
compound.
It lasts longer.
It rolls over on itself a little bit. I don't know the science. I mean, I didn't make it. They're just great. Go to theflowlife.com. Check those out. Bang bumpers. And then you want to also check out, if you're into, I want One Wheel branded things, you can go to onewheel.com. Check out theirs. It's the upgraded version. You have this stock bumper, and then you have their newly released in this last year. I'm drawing a blank on what their bumpers are called. Can anyone?
The onewheel.com?
Yeah,
ones?
what is it? Legend, do you know? Somebody's
Not
going to
the
put it.
Bash? Oh, wait. What did you...
No, Bash is from.
I'm going to find
I can't remember
it.
Bang is Float Life.
I know, that's what we're holding in our
Yeah.
hands. That's what we've said.
Free
Free
ride,
ride bumpers.
free ride.
Thank you,
Dang,
Legend.
I didn't know what to push.
Free ride bumpers is the name from onewheel.com. Choose
You know
a
what I
color.
like about
Still
Float
haven't
Life?
found it on the website.
Let's hear it.
They have a whole section that's like maybe ones that are maybe slightly, I don't know whether it's off color, their blem section.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly blemish, but you can't ever really tell if something's messed up on it or not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, might be a color they didn't love or whatever.
Right.
And
It's
they're
really
cheaper.
not jacked up.
Nothing's wrong with
And
it.
at the end of the day,
Yeah, I like that they do
it's
that.
about one ride on any accessory you're going to put on, and it's got a blemish on it already.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it
So-
should make
yeah.
it blemish.
So that I always like that about Float Life.
The
is
other
they've
thing
got-
about Float Life in their their color selection, it's not just straight colors. You get stuff like this. Like they have their camo version, they have their Tiffany blue. I don't know what they right now have, but they have this stuff that's like just pretty, just
lively,
unique. So there you go. I really think this is a great upgrade, especially if you're looking to get somebody for a holiday season. Tires, this is for a 5-inch tire. This is a Burris. You can get this from Craft and Ride. This is really just a go-kart tire. As I'm looking at it, it doesn't even look level. Interesting.
Maybe it's your counter?
No, because when I twist it this way, it's leaning that way.
Oh. Maybe.
Can you see that? Take a look.
Oh, yeah.
See, interesting.
Is that bad?
I would say it's not going to ride right.
Is that brand new?
Yeah, it's not. No miles on it at all. It feels like this side is bigger, even when I grab it.
Yeah, it looks like it's like bubbling out on that side a little bit.
Interesting. Okay, that tire was never installed.
Planter.
Yeah, yes. Or just hung on the wall. But again, Burris isn't a bad tire to go with. I do like the Float Life making one-wheel specialty tires. So there's something to be said by that. They have everything. If you're a street warrior, they have slicks there that ride spectacular. They have the Enduro tire, which is like, boy, if you're looking for a tire that's the in-between, it's the Goldilocks of everything, the Enduro tire, fabulous.
Kind of like having your last name in the middle of the alphabet.
Yep, the Goldilocks of the situation is what we're saying there. Yeah, good call, though. Hey, for you out there that just need a little bit of excitement in your life, you need to follow some people on Instagram.
At Scot Mendenhall.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
You're welcome.
Good call. Thank you for that plug. I wasn't going to say that,
That'd be weird if you did.
But she's right. Oh, I got to give a shout out to Max. Thank you for this hoodie, the Chillest. It is really one of the most comfortable hoodies.
It is so
comfy.
comfy.
I wore it through the Thanksgiving holiday.
I'll wear mine next week.
It is so cozy and comfortable. He
everyone
hit me
like,
up.
what is Chillest?
He hit me up and said, after Bodie and I talked about hoodies, he hit me up and goes, hey, do you have one of these Chillest hoodies? I was like, no, I don't have one of those. He's like, I'm going to send you one. They're one of the most comfortable hoodies. He's not lying. One of the things I love about this, I'm the guy. Let's just talk about hoodies again for a second.
Wow.
I'm the guy that cuts out the stupid string here on the hood. This comes with no string.
Yes,
it's
please.
built for me.
Nice. Right up. It should just say Chillest Scot Mendenhall.
Yeah, for sure. Good
That's what it should say.
Good call, Hal.
I like
now,
the strings.
Lily is, when it comes to the strings, let's just talk about the difference in the string dealing with. Lily's one of those that likes to put a bow.
Yeah, if I have one there, then they don't bother me when they're
She wears
dangling.
it like this.
Yeah, she ties a
That
bow. Like that
particular one looks a little bit odd with it.
But
It's a fixed
Lily,
string, which I
it
actually
looks
like
odd
as well.
every time you do it.
I don't think so.
It looks like a bolo tie.
That's okay.
Now, Holly's, I like to just not do anything with
I
them.
just
They
leave
dangle
mine.
around. I don't like them hitting me in the face.
What are you doing that they hit you in the face?
Baby, I'm doing a lot of things.
Oh, my.
Sometimes you just got to go fast. And they're just dangling and hitting you in the face. I was getting the tooth. Especially when they got metal on the end. Bam, right in the front
This
tooth.
one, yep, this one's got... Oh, no, this one's plastic.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
Well,
so,
I'm sorry for your trouble.
Chillest. Got to get yourself one.
How do they get one?
Talk to Max.
Max
L. Rose.
Yeah, actually, maybe from their Facebook. I don't know. I just talked about hoodies and it came, but Max is a good man. Max once tried to give us his Pint X for a season when we didn't have a board for Holly to ride earlier this year.
Oh.
Remember that? He's like, he's just
nice.
all around good guy. Good
That's
guy.
nice of him.
He posts a ton. You should follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, who else do they need to follow?
Okay, here you go. Full send Luke. Okay, look at this. He just the other day nonchalantly drops this picture like everyone's training like this. Look at this picture right here. Full send. Look.
wow.
And read the caption. The caption just says, just practicing dropping downstairs. Who does that? That's crazy.
Well, that's...
I mean, right? The ladies, this is their first time seeing it.
Yeah,
so
I wish I could see a video.
They're looking at it. There's a picture only, and he...
Pretty
I
cool.
don't know if
hardcore.
He is. That dude, he's leveling up the sport. It's going to be fun to watch him this season because
Got a
his
little
season
Christmas
didn't end the
sweater
way...
Anybody thought it would.
Right.
Yeah.
Himself included. So it'll be fun to see him. Give it another year. We need to get him on the show. Maybe we should get him on the show next year and see what his plans in
That'd be great.
2025 is.
Yeah. It'd
See
be
what
fun to catch
he's
up with
thinking
him.
about doing. That would be
25.
spectacular. Maybe we should get Lily on the show and ask her what her 2025 season is going to look like at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you resting your chin? Are you
Making
tired?
big plans.
Just show everybody what you're doing. Why are
Who's
you
doing this?
No other podcast do we have someone on
Look at
the
that
show that's
vein.
resting their chin. Your vein?
Well, I think it was just there.
Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. Okay. So, full send it, Luke. Thank you for that gem right there. It looks very Christmassy. I don't know when that was taken, but the red helmet with the green. Well done. Here's another one. Onewheel posted this the other day. I don't know how to make this. I can't. I haven't really taken any time, but I need one of these because our lake is frozen. We ice skated all the time.
I saw
Look at this. Lily, did you see this? I know you didn't see this either. Watch this. Look at this. This guy's being drug around on an ice with some crazy contraption with his one wheel.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's not crazy. That's awesome. That's ingenuity.
I mean, he's just like going just to ride.
I need one of
right?
those under the tree.
Is he doing anything with it?
Well, he's got somehow the sensors being pressed. You know what I mean?
Somehow that needs to become what's the contraption to make the ice smooth? What Zamboni?
Zamboni?
That needs to be one of.
Oh, okay. I think now we're talking about lots of them pulling a lot of water and weight kind of deal.
Right.
Okay, so that's awesome. Okay,
Cool.
You got Onewheel on Instagram. You should follow that. And then this next one, this is How Ridiculous I think it is. My kids watch the show. Watch this. They do one of their How Ridiculous stunts, starting out on Onewheels, popping big balloons. I just want to do it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And then they go into a whole nother contraption deal. But let's just see that one more time, because it's just
That you like the fact that they're riding the one wheels
and popping big balloons. We're gonna do this. Actually, this would be a great way to do like some baby announcement. I think red and pink balloons,
like a gender reveal.
like a gender, yeah,
Hilarious.
right? Come on, that'd be
People
great.
hate gender reveals.
What?
There was I was watching something and they were like, that's almost as bad as a gender reveal. Like they're all of a sudden getting bad raps.
Oh yeah, they got
That's
bad views.
That's in
Yeah.
Spirited.
Spirited.
That's a line
Is it
in
Spirited?
Spirited.
Yeah, because
I feel like I
Spirited,
was watching something else and it said it too, but
In
for
Spirited-
sure Spirited.
he gets haunted, and when he's getting haunted, he's like, "I'm the worst of the worst." How about the people that do gender reveals? And there's
Yeah.
some truth to that. I mean, you watch it every time, and
Why is it bad?
I think that they're just
I
getting
don't know.
overplayed now. Like it's just like
Well, I would say they're
think
very
it's-
rarely are they unique. You know what I mean? Like there's not. It's kind of like,
I really don't have a strong opinion on it. I can have one, but I'm not losing sleep over it. It's a bit of like, again, we're keeping in the theme of we're just old school. Like, I don't get why it has to be a big hoopla to ask somebody out to homecoming.
Well, there's a lot of
I think so. You're just raising a generation now. Everything's woo, graduating from
Everything has
kindergarten.
to
Let's
be-
get them caps and
everything has
gowns.
to
everything
What?
has to be
Performance.
postable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like worthy of
Like,
a post.
why is there some graduation from kindergarten? We have 8 kids. You haven't done
you
anything
did it.
spectacular in your
Congrats, for
kindergarten
sure done.
career.
Well, I mean, maybe. They
Yeah,
won't-
my wife's speechless. I love it because she doesn't want to offend anybody. I'm just saying, come on, a kindergartner
probably
just
have
graduated. What?
I mean,
Graduating
I have a
from
lot of
junior
thoughts on
high?
that, but you probably don't want to. 8th grade.
8th grade? What? Why? You're not done with school. You have 4 more years.
But some places you're leaving that school and going to a new one.
Yeah. So
I took a
Goodbye.
Picture, I took a picture of Legend
Goodbye.
today because he did his first presentation at his college class
You
today.
got all sentimental.
yeah, that's great.
No, I just took a picture
That's
of
for
it 'cause
mom.
I was like,
The-
"Great job! You're in college and you did a presentation."
Someone
for a
says,
college
"Don't forget the new BTS bumpers from the Float Life."
class. back on track.
Get back on track. Okay, Lou, break it down. What are they?
They are the brand new BTS bumpers.
What do they do?
From Float Life exclusively. They beat the shred.
Did you know? How'd you know that? That's impressive.
That's not what it is.
I don't know, but
No,
you like,
don't. No.
You did it so well. Like, why
Yeah.
don't you go? Why don't you look it up
I
on
do
their
that.
new website? Go to their new website. Let's see if it's a race between the ladies. Who can find it first?
Got it.
Go. What?
She'll probably get it faster.
It says
Yeah, because you're moving slow.
I was just on their website.
BTS bumpers, but let me click on it and see what it says.
Ah, read
Losing
it.
my mind with these ladies.
Full
Float
bumper
Life.
set.
Bumpers and float plates.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, it doesn't give the
girls
why
are-
it's called the BTS.
BTS bumpers. Oh, it should. It always says it in their
Yeah,
It
their
description.
usually
descriptions are
does. That's what
hilarious.
I'm looking for. It's usually really funny.
Okay, while they're
Okay.
looking at another one on the list, and this is probably an underrated, but this is like people aren't going this way. But a one-wheel car charger goes a long way. You want to surprise somebody, they don't even know they need it yet, and they'll find a million times why they need it over the next year, is a car charger for their one wheel. Now, I know there are some people like the Silvas. They have a full-on generator in their car where you can plug in. That's reserved for them. They have the capability and capacity to do that, and this is great. It's small for like a guy to throw in his book bag, and it's just in the car. You went and rode with some friends. Now you're going to go to another trail system, but you want to charge on your way. This is a great stocking stuffer, okay? I'm not aware of any other company making this, so this is exclusively to onewheel.com, okay? Go there, buy a car charger for your specific one wheel. You will not be disappointed. We have it for all of our one wheels. We only have one. There's no way on this green earth, I guess white earth right now, at least not
only in Minnesota.
We would buy 10 of these. We have a handful and we just alternate, but it goes a long way, okay? You will not be disappointed. They will get you through. It's just like, especially if you don't even have a car with you, but it's just throw it in your book bag, get it in a stocking for somebody. Do I need to say anything else? I think it's self-explanatory.
Did you put prices
Did you catch
up for
what I
these
did
at all?
there?
Do I need to say anything?
No, did you hear what I said there? Did you catch it?
Self-explanatory.
But no, what did I really say?
It's stealth.
Sounded
Oh,
like
no.
you
I said it's
mumbled
elf-explanatory. Elf.
on purpose.
Well, yeah, it's Christmas. They didn't find it
Guys.
funny. Wow, okay, cool.
Oh man! Save us
I
now.
wonder if I put this right there. Look at that. Now go to the close shot. Look at that.
What's so cool about that? It's a cardboard box.
No, but look. Okay, look. I don't even have to hold it anymore. Then Legend can come back to me on the wide shot. Boom, there it is. I'm talking. I'm like, it's right there. Boom, go close. That was slow and weak.
That was not good.
Ledge.
All right, do it again.
Let's try that again.
And the next thing on your list that you
Guys,
need...
we have this car pint charger. Everybody needs it for the car. It's right here. That's cool.
Whoa.
That was still not.
It
fast
wasn't the
enough,
best,
in
but
my opinion.
nonetheless. I still like my elf-explanatory thing, but the girls didn't like it. It was on point.
Historic said
Thank
it
you,
was
Historic.
No.
What'd she say?
She said it was pretty bad.
It was
It
bad?
was great, Dad.
Yeah, get out of
I
here.
was
Stop
like,
putting
I
words in my
swear I heard
daughter's
you
mouth.
say that
Wow,
was pretty
guys,
bad.
we are in trouble over here.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to need some more coffee.
Who?
More coffee.
Me.
Okay, you say so. Okay, what else is on the list? We've covered tires. We've got, let's talk about the FST system from One Wheel. That is one of their latest products they brought. It is one of those things that it's awesome in that it's so versatile. We have it on only one board, and here's how it breaks down in our house. We have goofy riders and regular riders. All the boys in the house, outside of me, ride goofy.
With me. I ride
Holly's
Goofy.
the goofy rider. All the girls in the house ride with me. They're regular. So there's 3 of us in the house that are regular. And there are, when I say are regular, it sounds like we're talking about going to the bathroom. That's what just popped in my mind there. But that's not what we're saying. We're saying we ride regular footed. The goofy riders outnumber the regular riders. So therefore, it is on a board that all the goofy riders can ride. And they love that thing. They love it in the snow because they're locked in and it's not slipping all over the place. They've just really enjoyed it. It's a quick little tweak here, a little zip, zip with the screws. You can move it around, customize to your feet and all those things. It's wonderful. They've enjoyed it. It is a good thing for your stocking. No, it's not even stocking. It's way more than that. I mean, you're looking around.
Yes.
Yeah, you're looking around.
Wow, your stockings are like...
I know. I've been
Yeah, it
gypped
wouldn't
over the
fit
years.
in your stocking.
The price
No,
of this is like
his
$250.
idea of what the stocking should be.
Yeah, but I think
like,
well, actually,
like
there's
stockings
small,
reserved
expensive
for
things.
like toothbrushes and
Socks.
socks
What?
and underwear.
No, that sounds like awful things. There should be never.
Yeah, because they're not.
You should
like-
not get a Christmas gift that's a necessity.
Yeah, that's fun.
No, that sucks.
No, it's not.
I don't
Sometimes
want
getting
underwear.
new
I'm gonna
socks
get
is fun.
underwear anywhere. Wait, why do I want to get them as a gift? See, my children on the other side, they're valid. I'm here standing up for all the children that have been mistreated over
I'm
the
not
holiday
buying
seasons
Jack
for
Squat
decades.
this year, folks.
Do it.
My goodness. Yeah, you're gonna take a stand, are you?
I don't
You,
need to buy
you,
nothing.
you wake up today, make your hair all curly, and this is Attitude Holly. You want to see what Attitude Holly looks like? Right here. Put her on the screen. What's this guy doing with his shoes? That's Attitude Holly right there. Anytime these ladies come to the office and their hair's
what?
curly, I know I'm in for it.
Oh my
Look, we got Lily,
gosh.
who's chilled out Lily today. Hair's
That's
all straight.
silly.
But you know what to be true? You know what to be true? Prove me wrong. Come in with your hair curly
You're a
and
lot
don't.
today.
Oh, I'm something else. Something else. Okay. So, what did you're talking about the cost of it? How much does it cost? Did you look it
The
up?
FTS?
Yeah.
FSTs?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you keep saying FTS.
Just the fast system. I really wish they would just called it the one-wheel hook
It's
foot hook system.
fast.
Lily, do you know the cost?
No.
The add-ons?
No.
It's
But I
base
was
kit
on
is
the Onewheel
300.
website
the
before.
base kit is
The base
300.
kit is 300, and I mean we did on that.
Don't
we
you already
learned the
have
hard way. That
FSTs?
Yeah, Lil, were you even
You want it
listening?
for your stocking though?
We only have
That's what
one
I'm
set
saying.
around here.
His
That's what I'm trying to
stocking's
say.
up to $1,200.
It doesn't even have a one wheel in it yet.
Doesn't
doesn't-
even
I mean-
count the stuff that's not in the stocking.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
When did the idea of the stocking become?
When your
$3,000?
idea of what's under the tree is a lot more than what's in the stocking, I think.
Yikes!
So it is like this now all of a sudden we just jumped the cost of a Christmas gift astronomically because it's a buy-in of $300. You need to add in the pro lines of the ledges and the other pieces of that to make it really what is meant to be. And so you're looking around $450, $500. So yikes! But it is sweet. It is sweet. There are other foot hook systems out there. I've yet to ride one that is as versatile and as easy as this system. That's just hands down. I hope in 2025 they come out with a version of that that's the wide foot pad. I think that would be great. I would be more apt to want to ride that more. I don't ride it as much as because the foot pads are not as wide. At the end of the day, they're a great system. It'd be great this time of year to have your feet locked in, especially with the snow and ice getting up on it. So it'd be sweet. Another good Christmas gift out there. Again, we're just trying to run down a list. This is an actually good stocking stuffer. It's just some good
That
old.
is a great
That's a great
stocking
stocking
stuffer.
stuffer.
Look at that, guys.
It fits in it.
We all agree. So you must be a go-to. It fits in it. What else, Lil?
It's cheap, probably.
Yeah, well, go to armadillos.com and tell us how much it costs. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna scan the QR code. It's way
Ooh, we
easier.
got a QR code.
Yeah.
Gone are the days where you even got to use your digits to type it in. You just take a picture,
Your
everyone.
digits.
That's all right. Right to it. It gives you the breakdown of armadillos. This is for a
$25.
$25 for one?
Yeah.
For one bottle. You're going to love it. It's tire sealant. You put it inside the new installed tire. You will be able to go longer when you accidentally get something in there. It's to get you out of trouble. So there you go. That's pretty sweet. Okay. I think that there are plenty other things we could break down for you. I'm trying to think what else I had on the list for. Oh, some people early on made mentions of the XIL sensor. It's out there. It's available if you want to mess with your sensor. We're just making it known. There's a lot of
There's lots of
brands
available.
and other people doing some really cool things. They're not a company like the Float Life, Craft and Ride. Those are brands that you know that when you're getting something, it's from there. It's been tested. If it breaks, it's not meeting to the standard.
I was gonna say their customer service. They are the brands that are known as like they will have customer service.
Right. Like
They will
here's a
take care of
perfect
you.
example on the Float Life. I think last year at Christmas we got some of the flannel jackets with the
Oh, the
pads.
Kevlar-
the
the-
Kevlar
or the-
jackets,
yeah.
for some of the kids, and one of them shipped without elbow pads, and I like the day after Christmas I just wrote an email. Hey, one of the flannels we got didn't come with elbow pads. Boom, they sent it over. Like it was there instantaneously. So they're a great company. And the minute you have a problem, they're trying to make it right. We had a Sure Start at one point that just it worked great, but it didn't allow the lights to work. I emailed them. They sent out the light cable. No problem. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know all the other brands well enough. Some of the things we get to sample around here, I don't know who they are. We're just trying it out, make people aware, hey, there's a lot of options out there, and it's a bit at your own risk. And so if you're not happy with something, start searching for an option. Maybe yeah. So that's all I got to say on that, I guess.
Yep, good people.
Anything else, ladies, that you would think that we should be saying would be a good Christmas addition?
Are any of the races open for registration? Because you could register for someone's race for them.
I don't know that they're open yet, but that's not a bad idea to
Yeah.
make up your own gift card.
Support
for,
their journey.
Mm-hmm. Make up your gift card for a certain race they want to go to.
Wait,
is this our Christmas list?
that I've been making?
Yeah.
Maybe you have to come back. Instead of writing it out, I'm talking it out in front of the two of you in hopes that you would do one of these things for me.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be great.
Interesting.
If you want to purchase, let's say, like we're talking about hoodies and T-shirts and all those things, at all these websites you can get T-shirts, hoodies, apparel for a one-wheeler that they would just love to rock. I know that Crafter Right on Black Friday, they were offering up a Black Friday T-shirt. If you made an order of such and such, you got a Black Friday T-shirt. They always have great T-shirts and merch that you can get. One Wheel has great merch. They have Christmas sweaters that you can get. The Float Life, they are the godfather of some of the best apparel out there where you can get and wear and support. And so those are easy Christmas gifts for a one-wheeler, maybe for yourself. Some of this, you just got to go start surfing the websites for it because you're going to enjoy just putting together a Christmas list. I know our kids were all on these websites writing down what they want for their one-wheels. Let's talk about this really quick. Let's say you're going to get somebody a one-wheel.
Ooh.
And we'll give demographics. We're going to start with 16 and below. What's the one wheel we're going to point somebody to? Let's say a mom comes to you, Holly, and says, I want to get my 16-year-old a one wheel. What are you going to tell them to get?
Are they going to... there's so many questions with that. Are they going to race or
No,
are they just introing it around
This
town?
is the first one wheel. There's
I'd
no
probably
race.
go with a pint S.
Wow, that was slow.
I would say Pine X.
What?
The X?
Pint X.
Why?
Or Pine S.
No, which one? This is interesting, guys.
I would
Because
say
I just think that people who start riding one wheel always want more. Like once you get comfortable on it, even 16-year-old.
I think
Pine X is
Go a little faster.
I think Pine
go a
X
little
is
longer.
cheaper than the Pine S.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There's
I
something
think
to be said about that.
I mean, I think we all know this, and we would say this to anybody that's watching the show. The minute you get a one wheel, here's your instant upgrades that you're going to do. No matter what one wheel you get. I'd probably recommend the Pint S because it's not that much more, and they get some pretty good upgrades with the tire and the foot pads. Those are some pretty substantial.
Ooh.
So
Some people are saying XRC, which I could see as well, but
I could see that as well, but that jump of the amount of the cost.
What?
would
The
be-
amount?
I mean, it's not terrible. That
Well,
is
let me
actually
just
priced
get
so
my-
well.
The
Yeah, get your
handcrafted
pamphlet.
letter that I was sent from One Wheel.
yeah, easy to read.
Yeah, easy. I don't have to
The
wait for
nice
you guys to
thing
figure it
about-
out.
I mean, yes.
Well, what do you think the difference is between the S to the XR Classic is? Guess. What's
the what?
S,
The
okay.
S?
Yeah, the S to the XR Classic. What's
It's
the?
what is it? $400?
Yeah, it's $500.
$500?
But that's a
pretty,
big
That's a
amount
pretty good jump.
for Christmas.
What tire comes on the XRC? Like,
The performance, just
yeah,
for-
that's now if somebody is
6-inch.
like that's the hard part is if you're talking to our kids and they've watched some of the racing or things like that, then the XRC is probably a good choice because it can do both really well. The Pine's not great in the trails.
What?
I mean, it is.
Oh,
but
that's
it's not,
misleading.
it
Don't
is.
listen
It,
to.
I
it
think it
is. It is.
We've raced those. We have hundreds of videos of racing the Pint.
I'm
trails.
saying like you're gonna be upgrading.
But as a
like,
16-year-old riding trails, like maybe if they stumble
I
upon
think if they
them.
come across,
Unless they know the racing world,
Okay,
like, they're
let's-
not.
Let's just be real honest. As much as we want the racing league to grow, and we love it, it's
that's
fun.
not the draw of
The
every-
majority of one-wheel riders are not racing them.
Right.
They are cruising.
Right. I don't disagree with that.
So-
So you could do the XRC.
I think if I'm talking to somebody, well, I'm going to save mine for last. Lil, what are you going with? You deal with a lot of teenagers.
I would
What if
say,
one
like,
comes
the
to you
Pine-
tonight and says, Miss Lil, formerly known the Wiener, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Thank you for showing interest in me. as
Yeah,
an
so
adult.
what
That's what I would
you-
say to a teenager. I would say pint S or X. If they're buying it, the pint. If they're buying it, like with their own
If they're buying it,
money.
you're saying pint S because they get there
No,
faster.
I'm saying like pint, like because it's the
Oh,
cheapest.
the pint.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just had
Well,
one
I
of
would
our.
say you save up more and get.
We just had one of
get a
our
better. I don't-
students that saved up all summer mowing yards and got a pint X.
Yeah, I mean, I think either is a great option.
I-
$7.50 though.
I think you're going to be disappointed in the
$7.50, but I think you're gonna.
I think people. I
disappointed.
think it depends on who. I think if it's like 12 and under, pint.
Now, if
16,
I don't
pint
thi-
S, pint
If
S.
I was
so
putting
I'm okay
ages
with
by
that.
this, the pint is reserved, and they aren't going
I
to say
think
this.
that's
One Wheel
even-
can't say this because I think they
No.
have to say it's 14 and above. But I would say the pint's for 14 and below,
I agree.
and it's perfect. And I think the pint X.
Lee Weber says nobody should buy a pint anymore.
But it's
I think it's good for little kids.
But I think as a parent, and you don't know if your kid's going to get into it, I
Yeah.
think the pint.
$750 is still a big
It's a big chunk of
purchase
money.
if you don't know if your kid's gonna stay
Correct.
into it. It's a lot.
So if a 16-year-old came to
Unfortunately-
me, I don't think I'm messing with the pints at all.
You're
I'm
going straight to the
yeah.
XR
Now that the XR Classic is available,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just a little bit more real estate on your foot pad. It's the latest technology. And
Well,
things
you're
of
not
that
gonna
nature.
have to,
So
you're not necessarily going to have to upgrade as fast, and
Right.
that's what I think one of the biggest learning things as a parent is if it's something that you're investing in and you have to turn around and upgrade almost pretty immediately, then just look to see if you can go the better board. Is my opinion.
yeah, I hear.
Our
think
pints have been wonderful. I mean, there's no complaint on the pints.
we still have
That's what
outside of
we
the
have-
ones we've
yeah.
given away just to be able to
Yes.
give a one wheel to somebody. They're still rocking and rolling.
Right.
I think that the great thing about an XR Classic is a lot of the already third-party accessories we speak of already fit. So they're not having to wait for something. The Pint platform has a few accessories. Now, onewheel.com has the bulk of Pint accessories. But other than that, you go to the Float Life, they have a few accessories for that platform. They focused a lot early on in the XR. Then when it came to the GT, they focused a lot there. And then the GTS is the same as the GT, so those things start to match. The GT components go to the XR Classic, like the foot pads and things of that nature. So you can now you have access to a lot more accessories on that platform, is where I'm at. And I think you're the closest to some of those high-end boards. Now, if I got a 16-year-old that's coming to me and goes, I'm coming from motocross, I raced, get a GTS, you're going to
Yes.
gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not telling a 16-year-old to get a GTS unless they really want to race. They're around friends. Like, we've got one of our good friends sitting in the chat, and they started on a pint, and then they're hanging around our crew who's racing GTs and GTSs and things of that nature. He wants to be competitive. Well, all of a sudden, that's the option
the
he's got to
next
go
board,
with.
yeah.
Because you roll up with a pint next to a GTS, unless you're the Silvas riding the pint, the likelihood of you being a GTS is
It's low.
probably low, right? So it's a little bit of that
And you're
machine
saying that because it ultimately comes down to the writers.
I think a
and
lot comes down to the
Silvas.
writer. So I think if I got a 20-year-old standing in front of me, 18-year-old, and they're going, hey, I live in New York City, Chicago, downtown Chicago, I'm going probably the GT,
Yeah, for the range.
the range. But I would also ask secondary questions like, what is the distance you need to go? Because ultimately, I think the GTS is all around the best board, but it's the most expensive. It comes with a lot of power, a lot of those things that you want, but it comes with a price tag, and the miles are less. So, again, what am I hoping for underneath the tree? I'd like an XRC. I could see a world where I have thought about this. I could see a world where I give up the GTS to the boys to race, and I roll with an XRC because I'm not trying to.
You're not really racing.
I race because I enjoy being in the woods. I'm not
you go
looking
through
to
phases
podium
of wanting to throw down.
phases. It's just a phase. Thank you, Incubus, for that song. Okay. Any other one-wheel accessories you guys have
stated yourself.
owned? Oh, yeah, you've got a Grom. Here's a good one. And we have them up over here, but you can buy little one-wheel mini kits. Those are great.
Yeah, they're
Now
fun.
that's a stocking stuffer.
Yes.
You
agreed.
could get that and put a one-wheel or a Float Life gift card in there because you don't know what you want to get. But if you're doing a gift card, for any of these brands, a minimum of $100 better be on that gift card because outside of a $20 shirt, you're not going to
That's-
get much for $20.
You can add it to your purchase if you're already doing something.
I mean, that's like getting a
What
gift
would
card
you
for
rather
$5
have? Really,
for
20
Starbucks.
$20 to
gosh.
one wheel or
I-
$100?
I'd be grateful for
Oh
any
my
gift.
goodness, you're not being
No.
real right now.
If someone is buying your whole family
it.
gifts,
You're getting $20
it's
gift
likely
card.
that you're
That's
getting a
what
$20
is in
gift
your
card.
stocking, a $20 gift card.
Because if they're getting your whole family gifts, well, that has
Yeah, but
to
what
go
if you
longer.
come to me? Let's say you come to me, and you're like, "Hey, I'm trying. I got to make this real practical. Let's say you want this Rogue apparatus. What's a Rogue machine you would like to work out with?
Oh,
Like a rower?
yeah, I don't have a rower. Like
Would you like a
ski
rower
erg.
or a ski erg? Which one would you like?
I'll take either.
No, you got to
Since
choose
you've
which
been
one.
Given it, I'd probably rather have a rower.
Okay, how much a Rogue rower? Can you please
A
look that up
Rogue
for
rower?
yeah?
Yes.
I
A
don't know
Rogue
if
rower, or is
They
there a
probably
different
sell
brand?
C2 on there.
Oh, what?
They probably sell C2 on there. They're
C2.
probably
A
a couple
C2 rower.
$1,000.
Let's just see the cost of this.
$2,000-$3,000.
the Concept 2 rower is $9.90.
$9.90. I
Oh,
like how Legend didn't have Holly talking again.
That's great.
You have now been demoted to dog poop duty for a week. My goodness. Lily, okay, how much was it again?
Oh wait, here's the
Legend, she's talking again.
there's two different things on here. You're looking from $900 to $1,250.
Okay.
Depends on which one.
Okay, go ahead and make your point.
12 you want the 1250 one. We know it, okay? And you say, "Hey, I want I want a Concept 2 rower. They're $1,250." Okay. And I go to the website that you're going to purchase from and I get you a $10 gift card to it.
Yeah, but that's like if we had that exact conversation. But in all
What?
reality, you're not having the conversation with all of the people in your life exactly what you want. You'd be grateful for any gift.
No, but Granny Smith, an apple, she comes along and gives you you're going to be grateful for sure, but it doesn't put a dent in it. That's why I'm saying a $100 gift card to One Wheel, the Float Life, Craft and Ride kind of gets you going up the hill a little bit, but $10, it's wonderful. I'm not knocking it. Like you're trying to make me into a villain here. I'm just trying to say
I mean, I get what you're saying.
$10 to a Concept 2 rower, great. I'm going to get one of these. How many years would that take if you got $10 for every Christmas from Granny Smith? That's
Take a lot of years.
decades.
But that's considering you're not getting any other money toward that and you're not putting any money toward it yourself.
I know I'm assuming it. I get
But
it.
thank you for helping me make my Concept 2 rower. How much was it?
$1,250.
Thank you for helping me get to $1,240. I appreciate it.
And I do. You got to be grateful.
I see what
Like,
you're saying, but
I'm just saying.
think-
The gift card idea, I don't enjoy giving gift cards to people because it to me, it lacks the creativity of I really thought of you. I think gift cards say, this is my last minute purchase. Here you go. Now I get it if like 16-year-olds
It'd be
all of a
hard to
sudden
shop for.
I'm hard to shop for. I think I'm really
if
easy.
someone is hard to shop for, but you know their favorite brand, a gift card's fantastic.
I'd rather take a shot in the dark and get something
If you
of their
think
brand.
someone's gained about 20 pounds, but you don't want to ask them, just get them a gift card to their favorite store.
No! Get them socks from their favorite company. Yes, Holly. Holly has a profound thought.
I don't.
Legend,
I
hit
don't-
it.
I
Hit
don't.
it. Switch it.
I have no profound thought. I don't think gift cards are bad.
I don't either.
Great. You guys are
I
allowed to
like
have
to
your
stockpile
opinion.
my gift cards, and then I can.
I'm not
shop and then-
offended by you
not
liking
buy
gift
and
I
then
cards.
hope
shop
all
and
you
then-
get this year is gift cards.
Wow. And I hope you get Cole.
Thanks.
Well, guys,
It's been fun.
This
This
is where
has been a
people.
lot.
Hey, this is where people write. Did Scott and Lily have a beef off
Yes.
camera? You think this is why we get that?
this is it right here. You're seeing it firsthand.
Okay, hold
Garrett,
on.
have a good afternoon. He's got to head back to work.
Garrett, oh man, see you, buddy. Good to have you in today.
Hey, I called our son Buddy the other day, and you were like, "Buddy? Why'd you call him Buddy?"
Well, that's your son.
Yeah,
It's
He's
your
my
son. No.
Why is that weird?
Yeah, why is
Yeah.
that weird?
You're the one that's.
You're the one that said it was weird. I said it. I didn't think it was weird.
Is that way of Garrett saying we've gone too long? No, we're not even. Okay. I got no problem with people doing gift cards. It's kind of a standard for myself. If I'm getting a gift card, I don't think I've ever gotten you a gift card outside of like Victoria's Secret. Because you want to hear a story, everybody?
No,
why?
They don't want to hear the story?
No,
Oh, they
it's
do.
not that funny.
What? It's an encounter that every young married man has to go through, and this is why there's this stereotype of, and I think the people that work at Victoria's Secret look for a young man coming in there and go, watch this. Let's see if I can make him blush. I think that's their goal. You don't think
they're
so?
Probably like, oh, what's he doing in here?
No way. Now somebody works at Victoria's
what's
Secret.
he
Like
doing
this
in
is
here?
this is so 21 years ago. 22 years ago this happened to me.
Almost 24. honey.
24
Okay, you might
years
as well
ago.
tell the story.
Might as well.
Might as well.
My daughter wants to hear it. Holly doesn't want to hear it.
I'm not really bothered. I've
No
heard
one in
it,
the
guys.
chat
That's
says
what it
they
is.
wanna
I've
hear
heard
it.
Wow. My wife, she's talking about my stories are getting old now.
No, I did not say that. I have said my ears are getting old.
Your ears?
Yeah, she can't hear. She can't hear. That's what she said. Okay, anyways.
I don't get it.
Everyone, I hope you enjoyed today. It was a little bit more laid back, a little bit fun day.
Getting
it
you ready
was
for Christmas.
Getting you
It
ready
was
for
the
Christmas.
chillest.
Chillest. Thank you again, Max, for a great hoodie. Next week, Lily will be wearing hers.
Oh, yeah, well.
I don't
So
know
goes-
if there's option. Are there color? Like we got two different colors.
I don't know where to order it.
Well,
Max will have to send it to
it was
you.
Facebook, I think. Isn't that where you looked it up and saw it?
No, I didn't look it up. I looked up Titleist because I'm almost positive that's what the play on is.
It's the same font. You're
It's the
saying.
same font, but ist. It's the same idea. I'd be willing to bet that $10 gift card.
Okay, wait.
on-
You can walk me through this again.
The brand, Titleist.
Titleist. Chill est. Est is the same ending.
If it's the same font and it both has EST, it's a complete play on.
Play on a golf brand.
Yeah. And I don't really get why the golf brand either, but
Interesting.
I can make connections. Can you?
We just turned our podcast into a musical. Speaking of the musical, anybody seen Wicked?
No,
So
I
good.
haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? I mean, it's
You
I
raving.
found
watch
it,
it.
guys.
It's
It is
amazing.
on chillest.la.
Yeah,
where you find it.
That's where that's where the
LA.
mailing address was from. Okay.
That's American.
Do you have
Apparel.
the behind the scenes of why it is or what it is?
No.
No, it's just a hoodie
People
sitting
are
there.
logging on.
This is kind of like
It's the after show. People are like, okay, I'm out. They got no other good content. But hold on, no. You saw Wicked.
yeah. It was
Okay, out of 10,
I didn't know you saw Wicked.
9.5.
9.5.
Yeah. It was
Okay,
so good.
can I hear a couple other movies that are around that rating just so I can compare? I agree with
Really
this.
good. That's a really good thought.
No, I don't know. No, it's just well done.
Is Titanic a 9.5?
No, it's old.
Okay. Is Pearl Harbor?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
would
know.
be-
My
this would
judgment
be
isn't
really
great,
good.
but
what would another 9.5
Yeah, that's what we
movie?
need.
This would be really
I'd
good
have
to know.
think about it.
What's the
I'd
LA?
be totally.
La La Land,
La
but
La
I'm
Land.
not saying that.
La La Land is not a 9.5?
No, like
Wicked is over La La Land for you?
no.
Someone says Wicked is pretty funny.
Did you find it funny?
Yeah, there were parts that were funny.
Okay,
Ariana Grande is funny because she's so ditzy in it.
I heard though how this is like I've just heard there's a big moment in there where there's a spell cast, and that people are plugging their ears when the spell is cast because it's so weird. Have you heard that yet?
No, I haven't really done much research.
What?
On it.
You're parenting 8 kids. It's okay. We'll keep you in. We're filling you in right now.
It's probably not as
Definitely.
good as the Broadway show.
I've not seen it, so I have no idea.
Well, I mean, it's hard to do everything they did in a movie production on a stage.
Well, for sure.
the
so,
marketing
but
of this thing is awesome.
The Galinda and Elphaba, who played on the Broadway show, Idina Menzel, and the other chick whose name I don't know, but she's in the new Lindsay Lohan movie. They were in the movie. They had a cameo.
Oh,
Interesting.
fun.
It was awesome. If you're like a fan, you can nerd out. I'm a fan, so I
Yeah.
nerded out. I
Yeah.
kind of got teary when they played 2 of the songs because they're just so iconic. I grew up with it.
Yes.
We rewrote Wicked for what we did down in Florida once. Did the big production on the stage and everything. It was sweet. It's on the list to watch. I'm a fan of the Wizard of Oz story. So
This is interesting.
what is?
Well, Titleist ends in
EIST, but it's
not
still the same
EST.
font.
Is that what you're saying? I got when Lily keeps saying about this in the office, I was like, I have no idea where. I have no idea. All I know is Max sent it to me, and it's sweet.
This is like a blue. Like this is not anything of what you've seen.
What the color?
It's like a bright blue,
What color? Lily got blue.
navy blue. This is like and this has strings.
Oh,
this one that I found.
Max knew which one I wanted.
I guess
Needed.
so.
I
I guess
needed it.
so.
Okay, everybody, thanks for joining with us. Next week's going to be a fun one as we get closer to Christmas and some special guests coming in. Maybe we even get Santa to visit. It'd be awesome.
Maybe.
What? You're not going to make it happen?
Maybe,
Okay,
guys.
Santa's going to be on the show next week. Don't miss it, everybody. Thanks for hanging with us. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are always doing a podcast every Wednesday. We do reviews of products throughout the week and a lot of other random things. So we got a cool New Year stuff planned. We got a lot of things coming out in 2025 as we wrap up this year. We're wrapping up, for those that don't know, riding our one wheel every day.
Yeah, you guys been doing great.
What is today's number? People would think I'd have this memorized, but I don't.
Well, you're 365 minus.
I just thank you to
There's
everybody that's
31
online that pointed me to just put it on my browser, and I do. It's day 339.
Nice.
go.
You're so close.
Yeah,
close.
would it suck if I just forgot? It was tough over Thanksgiving. There was a couple times I was one wheeling the last 15 minutes of the day.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was tough, and it was
tough.
frigid, but nonetheless, got it done. I think the coldest this winter so far I've rode is 5 degrees.
Woo!
Pretty cold.
Yeah.
Committed.
Committed,
See it
stupid.
through.
But we're going to see it through. Because if you got the last name Mendenhall, you finish what you start. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Finish what you
everybody.
start out there. Get
Bye.
out there, ride your one wheel. You have no excuses if we're doing it in Minnesota. 40 degrees or 40-mile-an-hour winds and windshields of -20. You can do it as well. We'll have a fabulous night.
Thanks.
Thanks
See
for
ya.
your input today. Thanks for having straight hair today. Holly, thanks for being with us. A little attitude, Holly, today with the curly hair was appreciated. We like that little flair.
You're welcome.
See what I'm saying? The way she's rocking her head. Legend, thanks for occasionally hitting the right button. You're a good man for doing that. It's great to have you. Historic, you killed it over there today, but it was really low key. You don't really have to do anything, but you made us sound wonderful.
Thank you, Scott,
everybody.
for leading the conversation.